God Shiva speaks. The Father says, everyone has to die. So why should you not claim your inheritance of heaven from me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls? Shiv Baba, point of light Father. Why should you not become pure charitable souls? Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, all physical pilgrimages now have to end. You souls now have to return home to the land of peace, which is the soul world. While people is on a pilgrimage, they remain pure. Then as soon as they return home, they become impure once again. That is a physical pilgrimage for a temporary period. You are now being taught this spiritual pilgrimage of Raja Yoga, Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. Shiva speaks. The Father says, if you Brahmins, the mud-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, want to meet me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, you must constantly remember me, Shiv Baba alone, and become my lovers. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, you have been sinful souls for 63 births in the kingdom of Ravan, which is the 5 vices of body consciousness, lust, greed, anger, and attachment. From impure souls, you Brahmins, the mud-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, is now being made into pure charitable souls. Deities, residents of heaven, is pure and charitable souls. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, people perform devotion in order to meet me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls. Shiv Baba, point of light Father. Devotees is the lovers and I, Shiv Baba, is the beloved. How could there be a meeting? So I, Shiv Baba, the beloved of all souls, had to come here on earth and adopt the body of this Prajapita Brahma on loan in order for me to speak my godly Srimad, elevated directions, Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, it is now the time of settlement for all souls. Each of you souls has a burden of sin on your head. You must now become pure charitable souls. Only by having yoga, remembrance of me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father alone, will your sins be absolved, and only then will you become pure charitable souls once again. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. Shiva speaks. The Father says, there is nothing but sorrow in this kingdom of Ravan, which is the 5 vices of body consciousness, lust, greed, anger, and attachment. It now has to be destroyed. I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, has came to make you souls pure once again. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, this is you Brahmins, the mud-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, last birth in this world cycle. Therefore, if you Brahman souls remember me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, your sins will be absolved, and you will then be liberated from punishment from Dharam Raj, Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, the beloved of whom all of you souls is lovers of me. Every soul remembers me, Shiv Baba. There is many lovers, whereas I, Shiv Baba, the beloved for all souls, is only one. All human beings is lovers of me, Shiv Baba, the one beloved. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, only I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, the purifier Father of all souls, has came to give you Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, the teachings of all souls. You have now completed your full parts of 84 births through bodies. During that time, you experience happiness for the first half of this world cycle and sorrow for the second half of this world cycle. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. Shiva speaks. The Father says, you are human beings. A soul is called a soul, and when the soul is in a body, it is called a living being. All souls comes from the supreme abode, which is the soul world, and atop bodies here on earth. This is the field of action, where all souls come to play our parts. I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, too had to claim and play my part. At present, not a single being in this old impure world is pure. Then in the new pure world of heaven, there will not be a single impure being there. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, at present, you Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, is true spiritual social workers. You Brahman souls give human beings the injection of purity and yoga. Remembrance of me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, and take the sinking boat of Bharat across by following Srimad, elevated directions. You Brahman souls make the people of Bharat, who is the residence of hell, into the residence of heaven. Deities, residents of heaven, do not do such service. Deities, which is you Brahman souls, experience the reward of the service that you Brahman souls is doing at this time. This is why you Brahman souls is even more elevated than deities. Gateway to Heaven, the 22nd of March 2022.